So can we talk about this whole black men that are thinking of voting for Trump thing, and Barack had this backlash? I want to directly address black men, specifically as a fertility advocate, as it relates to black women in childbirth. Do you know that black women, your wives, your girlfriends, your daughters, your nieces, your friends, coworkers, we are 3 times more likely to die in childbirth than our white counterparts. That is a statistical fact. It cannot be disputed. It's the truth because of the biases that exist in this American healthcare system, and our pain isn't believed. So if you vote for Trump, who will effectively put in a national abortion ban, I mean, they wrote it down, then that would mean that number of us dying 3 times more will effectively go up. And you will be part of the problem. You'll be taking us out with your vote. Because a miscarriage, for instance, when a woman is unfortunately, by no fault of her own, losing a pregnancy, the medical procedure to stop her from dying from that is called an abortion. Or an ectopic pregnancy, when a pregnancy happens in the tubes instead of the uterus. In order for her to not be sepsis, she needs an abortion. If you vote for him, we're gonna die.
What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Big Trucker G, coming back at you with another video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to grow this channel. Please grow this channel with me. So, because I have a lot to say. And I want to push it out there so my voice can be heard. Okay? I know my lighting is crazy. I'm trying something new. So please bear with me. That video I just played a few minutes ago about the young lady saying that if black men vote for Donald Trump, we will essentially, that's what she say, essentially we are voting for their deaths, or we are voting for their demise, which is not true. One thing that is true, and it's true because my wife is a nurse. One thing it is true, yes, minority women do have the highest birth deaths. Yes, they do. That's a fact. The minority women do have the highest birth defects. That is true. When it comes to care and comes to the amount of care, black women are last. Yes, that is true. Black women die more, yes, than the other counterparts. Yes, that is absolutely 1,000% true. 1,000% true. But what is not true, and we're going to have to get real with this and stop this fear-mongering. We got to stop it. This fear-mongering about if we vote for Donald Trump, he going to do a national abortion ban, which he said plenty of times that he wasn't going to do a national abortion ban. He wasn't going to do the national abortion ban at all. Okay? He wasn't going to do it. And I'm going to get a video. I got a video right now that I want to show you. And it would, in his words, in Donald Trump's words, he will explain to you what he finna do. So watch this clip and I'll come back.
I think it's great, and I'm glad you asked it. For 52 years, this issue has torn our country apart. Every legal scholar, the great ones, every lawyer, but the Democrats, the Republicans, the liberals, the conservatives, they wanted it brought out of the federal government and brought back to the states for a vote of the people. And like Ronald Reagan, I believe in the exceptions for rape, incest, life of the mother. Strongly believe. You know, you have to follow your heart. Some people don't. It's a very small percentage, but you have to follow your heart. but you have the exceptions. But what we were able to do is through really the courage of 6 Supreme Court justices, we were able to do this after years and years of turmoil. Now it's back in the states. The states are voting for it. If you take Ohio and Kansas, it was a much more liberal vote than you would have thought. I think it was 20 weeks, et cetera, a much more liberal vote. But now it's where everybody has wanted it for years, and now it's working its way out in the states. Nobody wanted it to be in the federal government. 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, they started talking about weeks and this and that. But what they wanted is they wanted it back in the states for a vote of the people, and that's where we have it. And the states are now voting for it. And honestly, some of them are going much more liberal, like in Ohio. I would have thought it might
some
be
of them
a
are
little
not
bit different, and some of them are not. But it's going to be redone. It's going to be redone. You end up with a vote of the people, and some of them I agree they're too tough, and those are going to be redone because already there's a movement in those states. I know exactly what you're talking about to redo it. It's back in the states where they can have the vote of the people. It's exactly where they want to be. Remember this issue has torn this country apart for 52 years. So we got it back in the states. We have a vote of the people, and it's working its way through the system. And ultimately, it's going to be the right thing. And IVF, you had mentioned before,
right,
IVF.
Let's get this question because I believe.
Okay, I'm back. I let Donald Trump explain it out of his own mouth. Because people today, they don't believe. So he explained it out of his own mouth. Now my question is to the woman and to many other women out here who have that same mentality. Where did he say that he was going to do an abortion ban? Where did he say that? In that statement and in that video alone, where did he say he was going to do a national abortion ban? Anybody? I didn't hear that. And what he said was that, he got Roe versus Wade, took it out the system, and he wanted everybody, the people, to vote on it. So he sent it back to the states. Send it back to the states so the voters can vote on what they want. And can vote for what they want. He didn't say he won't do a national abortion ban. I didn't hear that. I wish they would stop the fear-mongering and trying to force people out of fear to vote for Kamala. I wish they would stop doing that. I really wish they would stop doing that. But it's a young lady right here, and I got another video for y'all of a young lady that explains why they do it and the reasons why Kamala and others are doing it. I'm gonna play it. There you go. I'm gonna play it.
So I just saw this video of Kamala talking about the Trump abortion ban.
Hey everybody, so today Iowa put in place a Trump abortion ban, which makes Iowa the 22nd state in our country to have a Trump abortion ban. And this ban is going to take effect before many women even know they're pregnant. And what this means is that 1 in 3 women of reproductive age in America lives in a state with a Trump abortion ban. So what we need to do is vote, because I'm going to tell you something. When I am president of the United States, I will sign into law the protections for reproductive freedom. So let's get this done.
So I'm not sure how educated everyone is on psychology, so let me just give a rundown of this really quick. Kamala here is using a very common manipulation tactic where she's saying the slogan, Trump abortion ban, over and over and over. So essentially the tactic is when someone says something over and over and over again, it sticks to your brain more. But that's okay. Let's talk about the Trump abortion ban. So jumping right to the point, Trump didn't ban abortion or try to ban it. He left it up to the states so each individual state could vote on what the people of that state believe.
My view is now that we have abortion where everybody wanted it from a legal standpoint, the states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both, and whatever they decide must be the law of the land, in this case, the law of the state. Many states will be different. Many will have a different number of weeks, or some will have more conservative than others, and that's what they will be. At the end of the day, this is all about the will of the people. You must follow your heart or, in many cases, your religion or your faith.
So with all of that being said, I'm not necessarily sure what Kamala was talking about the Trump abortion ban, because the Trump abortion ban just simply does not exist. In fact, leaving the decision up to the states to decide is an incredible idea. But all in all, Roe v. Wade was overturned under Biden and Harris's administration. Kamala keeps making all of these day one comments. She doesn't need to act on day one. I think she's forgetting that she's in office now. This is so incredibly important because the left uses misinformation to scare people out of voting the right way. So be smart and make the right decision.
So in that video, that little white woman says it all. And it's not only for a fear tactic, but it's also to spread misinformation. So I wish people would, do more study and do more research on it. Now, I understand that everybody ain't gonna care about it and nobody ain't gonna get well with the facts. But everybody's still gonna vote for Kamala. I'm not, but I just want to spread that out there to people. I want to spread the news and spread this misinformation out, and give you the facts. And don't listen again. That young lady in the first clip, she was right. She was absolutely correct on the birth rate with women. But the only thing she didn't get right, and she lied on, was the Trump abortion ban. If we vote him in, he gonna do a abortion ban, which is not true. Which is not true at all. I gave you 2 videos from Donald Trump out for himself and for the young lady who explained it a whole lot better. So be informed. Again, this is Big Trucker G. I see you down the road. And please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Subscribe to my channel. Make this channel grow. In other words, peace. See you down the road.